GODSKIN duo is poorly thought out. There's no rhyme or reason for them to be fought together outside of name, and I didn't even struggle with them all that much, but it's an objectively poorly made fight. Hey, here's an idea. Let's put two dudes with long reaches in an open arena and give them both the ability to spew poison across the whole damn thing. Glorified mini-boss at the end of a cool side area. Dark Souls 1 boss that appears 96 times. Spell spammer with 0 health, but he do be kinda drippin' though. Would be pretty cool in a vacuum, but he's a variant of a boss that we've seen in every region. And yeah, I'm putting those variants above him because at least they're first generation variants and some of them look way cooler. Pretty easy to cheese, but weird looking and tough in the early to mid game. These dudes always look pretty schmoove, but again, they're repeated quite a bit. Donut move is stupid, but besides that, this is a pretty cool and weird design and fight. The GODSKIN bosses kinda make you ask the question, do you like cheese string or baby bell? And to that I say, which can you turn into a skater boy? Exactly. Tiny health pool, but cool homage, and it can be pretty dangerous if you're not careful. This boss would have been a lot higher if you didn't have those shoehorned in minions at the beginning. I know he's a commander, but he's such a cool fight outside of that. He reminds me of the Nameless King, L's sidekicks. Second phase arena is gorgeous, kinda easy to deal with overall, but it's more of a spectacle than anything. One of the easiest bosses in the game, but it's got such a different tone in music and visuals that it makes it stand out. It's almost peaceful until he heals like a little bit. Estelle is a Bloodborne boss trapped in Elden Ring, and he would have been one of the best main game bosses in Bloodborne, honestly, but I find him pretty easy to deal with overall. Elmer Fudd's magic sword is really cool, and I somehow faced him before any of his field versions. I actually like this fight a lot. A great first main boss, but one that's shifted down a little bit by his final form later in the game. PLASIFCHCFHDNFLX is the most fun name to say, and he's a pretty freaking cool looking dude. He's the only dragon boss in the game that feels really great. Fire Giant has that insane double face design and is a near perfect giant boss, but his health pool is a bit annoying, especially in phase 2 where it's much tougher to hit his weak spots. Radigan would be a lot higher with the music and the finality and the surprise and the pretty tough fast-paced fight, but Elden Beast is pretty eh. Margit's final form is one of the best designed fights overall, but it's held back by a repeat design and the overall brown aesthetic of the whole thing. Malekith would be a top 3 boss on his own, but the Beast Clergyman is straight average, so this is the compromise. This is a love it or hate it boss. As someone with a fast build, I loved her and how perfect you had to be to win, although I wish that Waterfowl was tweaked just a little bit to be dealt with in a slightly more reasonable way. First phase is solid, and second phase is a Street Fighter brawl. It's awesome and unique, and I really didn't see it coming. This is a gimmick boss that's not held back by its gimmick. The arena gets bananas at times, and come on, this dude has the best voice in any game ever created. Join the Serpent King as family. Gotta love it. The string section in the boss theme alone puts Godric in the top 10, but he's probably the best balance of fun, fair, crazy looking, cool, and grafted. Mog is intense, looks demonic, is insanely fun to fight, and that Latin chanting is some peak stuff. And Radahn is hands down my favorite boss pre-nerf. It's such a cool idea, such a dope arena, fun to fight solo for the challenge or with summons for the feel of war. He's got one of the best designs. This man meteor slams from the sky halfway through. It's awesome. Bump him back up from soft. I loved him. But number 1, baby, Mimic tier. God, I got the sauce, and I put up one hell of a fight. What can I say?